now.
Bye.
Have a good evening. Hang on. What? We're all going the same way.
Awkward. I've used up all my chat. I'm in chat deficit.
Think of a topic.
Ask about their hobbies.
The weekend? The weather?
Snap it out of it. Oh, that's perfect. So, what are we watching?
We've just started The Rookie.
Oh, so good.
Yes, the police drama.
Yeah, we're watching Love Island at our flat.
Oh, my wife loves that.
Just your wife.
Oh, here she goes.
It's 8:27. You're back with breakfast. A cruise line has put out the call for singers and dancers wanting to practice their trade while getting the opportunity to see the world all at the same time. Channel 9's Mike Dalton went to investigate.
It's as old as the showbiz itself, the cattle call. A nervous corral of numbered torsos warming up or limbering down. A difficult scenario for interviews when the eyes on the prize is a gig in showbiz as an entertainer with Carnival Cruises. 6, 7, 8 and...
Personality is a huge thing for us on our stages. We're looking for individuality, people that take our eye.
For the first time in 8 years, the cruise line, now with a fleet of 29 ships after its merge with P&O, is on the hunt for local talent. It's not a gig for a wallflower.
No, certainly not. They're interacting with our guests in many different capacities.
And it's not a gig for clock watchers.
You might not start until maybe 12, and then we'll do 2 shows a night, 7:30 and 9:30. Your workday might not end until like 1 a.m.
Getting to travel the world and getting to see everything while doing what I love.
I feel like it's all of our dreams just to be on that stage and to be able to make it our career for the rest of our lives.
But for those chasing Broadway on sea dreams, the cattle call is always the first reality, as is the second. The cut. Didn't make it.
No, I didn't. You come to like 50 auditions, you get cut. Come to the next one. Keep your spirits high.
On you, Erin. That's showbiz.
That's quite brutal hours, isn't it?
Yeah,
starting at midday and then potentially finishing at 1 o'clock.
Yeah, that's what they have to do, don't they? Showbiz. It's showbiz, Chris.
Well, that's the thing. It's the life of the showbiz. I mean, I love how they're all wearing their dance gear and lycra, and Mike Dalton, committed as ever to this full suit with pocket square. I mean, he's a man of sartorial elegance, isn't he?
He really is.
It is just coming up to 8:30, which means it's time for the news.
Te Mario power is out for parts of the upper South Island as much of the country braces for strong winds and heavy rain today. A state of emergency has been declared in Canterbury. Charlotte Mulder is in Christchurch and joins us live. Charlotte, what's the latest there?
Kia ora, Wendy. Well, that weather is really starting to pick up right now, just around Canterbury. Transpower has just announced that there have been multiple power outages that have happened both around Canterbury and also at the top of the South Island around Marlborough. The Christchurch Airport has also said that they have had to cancel 61 flights coming to and out of Christchurch Airport at the moment. This red weather warning is meant to come into place in just under 30 minutes away. So at 9 a.m, that's severe weather is meant to hit. Breakfast spoke to Minister Mark Mitchell just before, and he is reminding people to remain vigilant.
Recognise the fact that it's easy for complacency to creep in when you don't immediately see anything impacting you, but all of this happens because it's around public safety and keeping communities safe and getting ahead of these weather events. Like Dave said, go to the getready.gov.nz site for information.
So just one more reminder to people, a red weather warning does mean that there is a threat to life. So if you can, please do stay at home, stay safe, and the One News website will be bringing you all the latest updates if you do have questions. Wendy.
Thanks for the update, Charlotte. Wellington and South Wairarapa are also under red strong wind warnings, with the weather already causing disruptions in the capital. Abby Wakefield filed this report.
The Wellington region in South Wairarapa is currently about an hour into the red strong wind warning issued by Met Service. Now that's in place from 7 a.m. until 7 p.m. because we can expect some damaging gusts of up to 140 kilometres in exposed areas. We've already seen quite a few disruptions already this morning. Wellington Airport has seen many flight cancellations. Metlink has cancelled train services, and we've also seen Wellington City Council close facilities for today. But the advice from officials is just to stay indoors if you can. We can also expect some likely power cuts, so if you do have capacity to charge your phone, charge your power banks, get some batteries into your torches, just to be as prepared as officials are asking Wellingtonians and those in South Wairarapa to stay indoors today and to work from home if you can.
And there are concerns high winds could fuel further fires across the country. Fire and Emergency have contained multiple fires in Kaikoura and Porongaho near Hawke's Bay, but are still working to extinguish them. A total fire ban is placed for both areas as well as Marlborough, Canterbury and Wellington. Tens of thousands of the public sector workers will strike today despite the poor weather conditions. Teachers, doctors, nurses and other workers will hold rallies and marches across the country, calling on the government to properly fund and resource public services. It's set to cause mass disruptions with around 850,000 school students impacted and non-emergency services at hospitals also affected. Unions say the strike is essential to saving public services, but the government has described it as unfair, unproductive and unnecessary. One person has died following a head-on collision between a bus and car in Auckland last night. An electric bus and vehicle went up in flames with more than 60 firefighters working to extinguish the blaze at just after 9 p.m. Emergency services remain at the scene of the fatal crash this morning and Tamaki Drive remains closed in both directions. The funeral for former Prime Minister Jim Bolger will be held today at his local church in Paraparaumu. Bolger, who was Prime Minister from 1990 to 1997, died last week at the age of 90 after months of treatment for kidney failure. A requiem mass will be held at Our Lady of Kapiti Parish, which Bolger and his wife helped raise money for. Well, the director of the Louvre Museum has offered to resign over a broad daylight robbery that saw thieves flee with 8 pieces of priceless jewellery. Laurence Descartes appeared before French senators to answer questions about the museum's security failings. She says she has repeatedly raised the issue of security since taking over as director in 2021. Her offer to resign was rejected. Well, the Silver Ferns have suffered another 17-point defeat to Australia in the Constellation